Namaste and hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel Hamsavahini Vajraasthra. I'm Awhona. In today's video, I'm going to share some books which I would recommend for part 2 of the NightingaleAugustChallenge Readathon 2021. Now, the NightingaleAugustChallenge Readathon is a month-long readathon which would be running during the entirety of August on this particular channel, and the announcement video to this particular readathon is given in the description box below. The book recommendations for the participation requirements for this challenge is also given in another link in the description box below. So in this video, I'm going to recommend books for part 2 of this particular readathon, which is absolutely optional. And there is no hard and fast rule that you need to attempt any of the challenges. In case if you are interested in exploring a bit about the Victorian medical history, or if you do find any of the challenges interesting, or if you wish, you can double up or triple up on the prompts. It's absolutely up to you. You definitely can attempt any of the challenges. So let's get down to the book recommendations, and do join me further in this video. So now let's get down to the challenges. Now there are 8 challenges which are divided into 3 sections: the history section, the real life experience section, and the fiction section. Now there is no hard and fast rule that you have to attempt any of the challenges, but if you would like, you can definitely attempt any challenge from any section in any order. You can also double up or triple up on the prompts from any section or from one section. It's completely up to you. Now I do have the challenges written in front of me, so I will be reading it out from here. So the first is the history section, and challenge number 1 is to read a book about Victorian medical healthcare, which may also include asylums and madhouses. So for this particular challenge, I have recommended a few books, and it's really a challenge which could encompass everything to do with Victorian medical history. So it could have the grave robbers or the body snatchers who used to supply fresh corpses to the Victorian doctors or the anatomists at that point of time, who were trying to evolve new ways of surgery, as well as discover new ways in which human body could be preserved, or they could be operated on. It could also include Books which could be on asylums or madhouses, of course, which is obviously given in the challenge itself. The third is that it could also deal with the plagues which had broken out and the poor sanitary conditions of the entire Victorian age cities, especially of London. So there was a huge range of books that this could encompass. Now, I have recommended a few books, and the first book which I would recommend would be called The Secret Life of Dr. James Berry, Victorian England's most eminent surgeon, which has been written by Rachel Holmes. So this is a book. And from the back of the book, it reads as, James Berry was one of the 19th century's most exceptional doctors and one of its greatest unsung heroes. Famed for his brilliant innovations, Dr. Berry influenced the birth of modern medical practice in places as far apart as South Africa, Jamaica, and Canada. Berry's skills attracted admirers across the globe, and there were also many detractors of the ostentatious dandy who caused controversy everywhere he went. Yet, unbeknownst to all, the military surgeon concealed a lifelong secret at the heart of his identity. On his death, Berry was claimed to be anatomically female, and in fact a cross-dresser. Vividly drawn and meticulously researched, The Secret Life of Dr. James Berry brings to life one of the most enigmatic figures of the Victorian age, elevating its subject to a latter-day transgender icon. So this is the first book that I would recommend. Now, the second book that I would recommend is called Inconvenient People, Lunacy, Liberty and Mad Doctors in Victorian England, which has been written by Sarah Wise. Now, from the back of the book, it reads as, the 19th century saw repeated panics about sane individuals being locked away in lunatic asylums. With the rise of the mad doctor profession, English liberty seemed to be threatened by a new generation of medical men willing to incarcerate difficult family members in return for high fees paid by an unscrupulous spouse or friend. Sarah Wise uncovers 12 shocking stories, some untold for over a century, which reveal the darker side of the Victorian upper and middle classes, their sexuality, fears of inherited madness, financial greed and fraud, and chillingly evoke the black motives at the heart of the phenomenon of the inconvenient person. So this is the second book that I would recommend. Now, apart from this, there are other books which I would recommend, so do please watch along.